In this video we're going to take a look at what to do if you're stuck for ideas on what to write about on your website. Because it's not just famous authors who get writer's block. Anyone that creates content on a regular basis can succumb every now and then. The trick is to make sure that you don't experience this feeling too often, and that when you do feel it creeping up on you, you do something to get inspiration. Fast. One of the easiest ways is to find a list, because lists are pretty much everywhere. Just do a search on Google or wherever for your niche, add in words such as 7 ways or 10 ways or whatever, or even just the word list, and you'll almost certainly get pages and pages of results, most of which, as long as Google's done its job properly, will have lists of things related to your topic. You can then use these as the seed idea for your next piece of content, because most items in a list can have enough written about them to make a decent sized blog post, maybe more than one. If that doesn't grab, go to Amazon and search for books on your chosen topic, and most of them will have a look inside feature enabled, and more often than not, it depends on the book, but most of the time it leads to the main chapter index. And whilst some books will have weird chapter headings designed to cater for people dipping in and out of the book, most of them will have lists of what they cover. And well, the book's managed to write a whole chapter about it, or at least a subsection, so you can do the same. It's that simple, and by just doing that with 3 or 4 books in your niche, or even just one, you'll have ideas coming out of your mind all over the place. Another place that you can find is just by lurking in forums, because most niches of any size will have a forum, or at least a sub-forum devoted to them. And if not, there'll still probably be the occasional questions in sort of related areas-ish. Either way, take a look at the topics that are in that particular area, and most of the topics will tell you what the topic is. I mean, sometimes people just put up, I've got a question, but most of the time they'll put what the question's about, because they've sussed that they get a better response. And usually there's actually no need to go further than that. It gives you the topic you're going to write about, because again, if someone's asked a question about it, unless it's a yes/no answer, you should be able to write a page of content about it. This one's going to sound old-fashioned, but it works. Keep a pad by your bed, especially once you've watch videos like this one, because what'll happen is that you probably wake up in the middle of the night with ideas. So keep a pad by your bed together with a pen or a pencil, and it could even be one, that's why they're called pen lights, that you had with a torch built in the end, ready so you can jot down ideas whenever they spring to mind without waking up everyone else in the room. Another option is browse sites like this one. Any site that holds large quantities of articles or videos is pretty much bound to have ideas flowing out of it. And a quick browse around any of the sections here, simply look at the titles or delve into the video description if it promises to have a list below it, and you'll get ideas again coming out all over the place. You don't even necessarily need to watch the videos, although obviously it would be good if you did occasionally, because people will be grateful to you for that. And if you'd like more help, I've created something called a content creation crash course, which will do exactly what it says. There's a link below this video, click it and you'll get more information. Thanks for watching, hope it's been useful.